2004, California voters passed a bill that gave $3 billion to stem cell research, an exciting scientific field which holds the potential to cure many life-threatening diseases. However, today, even now, many are uneducated on what stem cells are. I'm here with Laurel Barchs, a first-year graduate student in the IB department who studies stem cells and works to educate the public about stem cell research. Thank you for being here with us, Laurel.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Can you explain to us what exactly is a stem cell? Because I know a lot of our viewers don't actually know what one is.
A stem cell is a type of cell in your body that arises at a very early stage in development that can change into many other types of cells. And there are several types of stem cells. One is called an embryonic stem cell. That resides in the early embryo in humans, about 5 to 14 days after fertilization. Adult stem cells, which reside in tissues, and they help heal after injuries or just the normal turnover of tissues.
Laurel, how did you personally become interested in stem cell research?
To me, was just a great way to get involved in biology because it's such a new, exciting area, and it has really close ties to therapies, which I always felt as a scientist that basic biology is incredibly interesting and it's really important to answer the basic questions of life. But if there's a therapeutic pathway that you can take in your research that could actually help someone get better from a sickness, or in the case of my research in the Kaufer lab, doing this neural stem cell work, we actually try and figure out what are the effects of stress hormones, like everyday stress you might feel before taking a test. How does that affect the birth of new neurons in your brain? And taking that further, how might that affect your cognitive abilities, like your ability to remember, form long-term memories, and other things like that that are important to your life.
So, when you came to Cal, what did you find was available for students who were interested in learning about stem cell research?
For the most part, I couldn't find any sort of class that went through teaching the science, the ethics, and the policy, the really interesting parts of this field, to undergraduates. But I decided to start a more general survey-type course for undergraduates, and it's through a program called DCAL, or Democratic Education at Cal. Students at Cal, whether they're undergraduate students or graduate students, can actually conceive of a course, an idea, put together a syllabus, present it to a faculty member, and then actually teach the course to their peers. So I think it's important to point out that anybody, regardless of their biology or life sciences background or engineering background, anybody can learn about stem cell research and what implications it might have for the future of healthcare and the future of medicine in the world.
In the future, where do you see stem cell research going?
I think right now it's very important to consider that this is a very new field. It's in its infancy. And especially with things like embryonic stem cell research and a new type of technology called induced pluripotent stem cell research, we're not really sure where this stuff is going and therapeutically how it might benefit people. But right now, I think what's important to remember is that stem cells are an invaluable tool to help us learn how diseases occur, how normal development occurs, and really what makes a stem cell a stem cell.
Laurel, thanks again for being here with us, and thanks for providing Cal students a way of getting involved in stem cell research. If you're interested in any of the programs mentioned today, email stemcelldecal@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next week for InFocus. For CalTV, I'm Alexandra Race.